This week, a huge internet company tripped over its own settings. Microsoft blocked the biggest web traffic flood we've ever heard of. Some companies got dinged through the tools they use. And yes, Chrome needs another quick update. We'll keep it light, useful, and gravy friendly, so let's go. Hey friends, I'm Elliot, and this is the Cybersecurity Whisperer, snackable security for busy IT people. If this show helps you, tap like and subscribe, no guilt trip. Just trying to get to that 1,000 sub milestone so I can justify fancy coffee. Your clicks tell the algorithm we're humans, not a toaster army. So Cloudflare, one of the big companies that helps the internet go fast and stay safe, had a very bad day. Not from hackers, from their own settings. Imagine you update a recipe card, double the ingredients by accident, and your oven says, nope. That's basically what happened to a file that helps Cloudflare spot bots. Now the file got too big and some systems choked and parts of the internet threw error pages. Now, why should you care? Well, if you run critical applications, don't rely on one basket. Have a plan B, like a second path to deliver your website, or a quick way to turn off the thing that's breaking everything, like, the big red switch, but software. One simple action, make a short "if the internet hates us" checklist, who to call, what to turn off, and a one-sentence status note you can paste for your users. Now, Microsoft, they blocked the biggest traffic flood they've seen. Picture 500,000 home gadgets and routers yelling at one website at the same time. That kind of flood can knock services down. The bad guys, they don't need to break into you to hurt you. Sometimes they just pile on traffic until your front door collapses. So you need to make sure you turn on your cloud provider's traffic protection for anything public. Decide now what you'll temporarily shut off if the bills spike from auto-scaling. And do a 30-minute tabletop. If our login page gets flooded, who does what? Now we've got some patching information for you. 2 quick house chores. FORTINET, FortiWeb. We talk about FORTINET often. If you use FortiWeb, install the fixes. Some setups are being targeted right now. Now, if you can't patch, well, then you need to turn off your internet-facing management until you can. And then there's Chrome and Friends, Edge, Brave, Opera. Google rushed out another emergency fix for a browser issue attackers are already using. And so don't overthink it. Just update your browsers. If your execs ask why, well, it stops drive-by nonsense while you're just browsing. So a rule of thumb, if it's an emergency update, do it before you refill your sweet tea. Now, a few stories. Logitech, Salesforce customers via GAINSIGHT apps, and university fundraising tools. They had problems that started with the tools they use, not their main systems. Think of it like lending your house key to a trusted neighbor and they accidentally copy it. Your door wasn't kicked in, but somebody got in. And so what do we need to do? Well, you need to open your CRM or main business apps and list out your connected add-ons. Turn off anything you don't use and reset the keys, which are tokens, for the ones you do use and make sure they only have minimum access. Turn on alerts for any unusual logins and big data exports. This is what we talk about on this podcast. This is boring work, the basics. But boring work is where we quietly win. Well, Dutch police seized a bunch of servers used by cybercriminals who promise we won't ask questions. And that's good news, but criminals move fast. They'll pop up elsewhere. And so if you've already blocked known bad networks, refresh that list. If you don't, no shame, but add it to your January tidy up list. Well, this is huge for us CISOs. SolarWinds case was dropped. The SEC ended its lawsuit against SolarWinds and its security leader. CISOs everywhere unclenched a little. Now, what this means for normal people, you still have to tell the truth early when there's risk. And legal storms may come and go. Honestly, you need to be honest and clear. And if you're that and you give those updates, you will outlive them. Now, there is a fight in D.C. about rolling back some telecom cyber rules. Whether rules change or not, your best defense is the same. Good basics that don't depend on politics. Backups, patches, monitoring, and real tests. And CISO pay, it went up for many security leaders while budgets even got tighter. Translation, look, leaders are expected to do more with less, but be closer to the business. We continue to say that and emphasize that on this podcast. So when you ask for a tool, Tie it to outcomes, fewer outages, faster sales deals, happier auditors. No, not it's shiny more or it saves us 3 outages a year. Well, you talk about real world pain, Jaguar Land Rover. They lost a big chunk of revenue after an attack paused production. I mean, this isn't just computers had a cold, its factory stopped. And so, look, cyber risk, we say this over, it's business risk. If systems stop, revenue stops. And so, look, you should list out your top 5 suppliers you can't live without. Ask, if they go down, how do we keep moving for 2 weeks? Even a simple plan beats hope. Well, some companies now have a chief trust officer. The CISO keeps the wall strong. The trust officer makes sure customers believe the house is safe. And we talk openly when it isn't. If you're a security leader, the upgrade path isn't just more firewalls. It's better storytelling and transparency. Less ports and protocols, more here's how we keep your data safe and your business running. Now, here's your leftovers friendly list. Do 3 today and then 3 next week. Update your browsers, again, Chrome, Edge, Brave, Opera. If you run FortiWeb, patch it. If not, close your internet-facing management. SALESFORCE, remove unused add-ons and reset your keys, limit access. Do you have a DDoS plan? Turn on protection, write a simple one-page playbook. A phishing refresher. Look, one short email to staff who handle money or donor data. Double check before you click. And on-call sanity, make sure the holiday contact list actually dials a human. So that's the Thanksgiving edition of Cybersecurity Whisper. If this kept things clear without melting your brain, again, tap like and subscribe. It helps more folks find us and keeps the caffeine flowing. Share it with a teammate who deserves a calmer on-call. I'm Elliot. Be kind to support. Be kinder to yourself, and may your only breach be the one you make in the pie. See you next week.